Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about a facial hair trimmer that is not turning on. I'll be going over some easy fixes and this will be a simplistic tutorial. Once again, the topic and the title for this video will be the following. In this specific video, and I'm going to say for the last time, I promise, then we're going to get right into the video, and I'm just saying because I'm just saying it because I want to be completely clear about what this video is about and what you might be watching this video for, okay? So in this specific video, and I promise I'm saying for last time, in this specific video, I will be talking to you about a facial hair trimmer that is not turning on, and I'll be going over some easy fixes, and this will be a tutorial. So without further ado, let's get right into this instructional video tutorial. I'll be going over 5 simple things that you can try out. Hopefully one of these works for you. Now, this is my facial hair trimmer, okay? And mine, just for full disclosure, mine works completely fine. It's running perfectly fine, to be honest with you. But if my facial hair trimmer was not turning on and was not working properly, these are the things that I would try out. So we're going to start off with number one. Number one is make sure that it is charged, okay? So if yours is battery powered, like mine, with rechargeable batteries, so like this just has a rechargeable factor built into it, a rechargeable battery built into it, you cannot change the batteries, it's just got a rechargeable portion of it built into it, and you plug it in to charge the battery, right? You got to make sure that it's fully charged. Make sure that it's charged. You might think that it's charged because they're like, oh, I charged it a month ago and I only used it for a couple minutes. But guess what? Maybe the battery's died. So your best bet, in order to make sure that it's fully charged or that it's charged enough, is to just plug it in and let it charge for like half an hour. That's your best bet. This way you can rule this out completely. So that's what I would do. If mine was not working, the first thing that I would do is I would plug it in and I would let it charge for half an hour and try it again. Now, even 10 or 15 minutes just to see if it even turns on, right? Even just let it charge just for a little bit, just to see if it turns on. But like by letting it charge for half an hour, you know that the battery is going to be charged enough where it should be able to turn on perfectly fine if the battery was the issue. So make sure it's charged, and the best way to do that is to just let it charge for a bit. That's what I would do, okay? If that doesn't help you, you can move on to number 2. And number 2 is make sure that the power source is working. Now this, obviously, I'm not talking about a battery powered one or rechargeable one. I'm talking about a plug-in one with a regular cord attached to a corded facial hair trimmer or corded trimmer, okay? If yours is corded, then, you might be plugging it into a wall outlet, assuming that wall outlet is working, when in reality, maybe the wall outlet is not working. So, you want to make sure that the power source, which in the case of a corded trimmer is going to be the wall outlet, is working. How do you do that? The best thing that you can do is just plug in something else that works into that wall outlet. So plug in a phone charger, plug in a lamp, plug in, literally anything. Pick anything that works, okay? And plug it into that wall outlet. And if the thing that works indeed still functions while it's plugged into the wall outlet, then you know that the power source is working, right? So obviously, like I said, this applies to corded trimmers, but yeah, you want to make sure that the problem is not the power source. So make sure that the power source is working. It's as simple as that. If that doesn't help you out, then you can move on to number 3, and that might also that might not apply. Like I said, if you're using a battery powered one, then or a rechargeable one, then that's not going to apply to you. But anyways, if that doesn't help you out, you can move on to number 3, as I said. Number 3 is see if there is hair clogging it up. So over time, you're going to get some hair clog, in your trimmer. And in order for it to be a lot of hair, enough hair to clog it up, you got to have tons in there and you have to never clean it, right? Most of the time. But here's the thing. If you use a lot of product in your hair, then when you have your trimmer, that product is going to potentially get into the trimmer. That could clog it up too. So it's not only about the hair, it might be about the product within the hair or the coarseness of your hair or the way your hair grows, okay? So essentially you want to basically just see if there's hair or anything else clogging up the trimmer. Simple as that, okay? And if the best way that you can do is just look at it. If there's a head like this, you can take it off. You can see what's going on in there. You can see there is hair inside of mine. I should clean it, but it wouldn't be enough to clog it up, right? So you got to basically look and see what's going on inside of there. Okay. Plain and simple. If that doesn't help you, I'll move on to number 4. Number 4 is tap it a few times. Okay. Now I was careful with how I worded this because I didn't want to say hit it and I didn't want to say, tap it decently, firmly, nothing like that. Just tap it a few times. Sometimes like with a product like this, if it was giving me a problem, if it was not working, I would literally just give it a few taps like that. Nothing crazy, like literally just like that. That's what I would do. It might solve the problem. You're like, oh, you're crazy. That's not going to help. It might. Okay? If mine wasn't working, I would try and do that. a couple times. Okay, simple. I would give that a try. Okay, try it out. See if that helps you out. If not, you can move on to the last one for this video, which is number 5. Number 5 is look for anything that is obviously wrong. And it's as simple as that. Look for anything that is obviously wrong with it. Just look around. Does anything look obviously wrong with the trimmer? Okay, just look around. If something stands out to you, you can maybe do some research. You might be able to fix it yourself, or you might be able to bring it to a professional, or at least you'll be a few steps closer, or at least one step closer towards finding the solution. Now, that's basically it. I'm going to go over each one really quickly just by saying what they are, just to make sure that you have all 5 down. So I'm just going to read the points again for all 5 of them, and then we're going to finish it off. Just because, just to make sure you know the steps as a summarized form, okay? And then, yeah, this is going to be the end of it. So starting off with number 1. Number 1 is make sure that it is charged. Number 2 is make sure that your power source is working. Number 3 is see if there is hair clogging it up. Number 4 is tap it a few times. And number 5 is look for anything that is obviously wrong. Simple as that. Those are the things that you can try out. Hopefully one of them works for you, or at least hopefully they get you a few steps closer to finding the solution. Because if none of those work, then you know that it's going to have to be a different solution. It's going to have to be a different fix. So try them out. Hopefully they help you out. And that's basically it. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. And I've got nothing else to say, nothing else to show you. So with nothing else, we are going to roll the outro. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.